I got confetti in my eyes. I was held up at yesterday's parties. I was needed on the Congo line. But my dear, oh my dear, I'd like to fight the good fight for another couple of years. 'Cause to say the war is over is to say you are a widow. You're not a widow yet. 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 So this one's for the critics and their disappointed mothers, for the Cupid and the hunter shooting arrows at each other. When no such thing as a saint, ain't no such thing as a sinner. There's a swan among the pigeons of Barcelona's floor. There's a Samson with Delilah's lining up outside the door. If you are sharpening your scissors, I am sharpening my scissors, and I am sharpening my sword. So you can take me to the Dragon Slayer, or you can take me to Rapunzel's windowsill. they drifted in the air.
They drifted in the air.
Like memoirs of old conversations.
Like memoirs of old conversations.
Sprung from a leather case.
Sprung from a leather case.
You opened in the wind.
You opened in the wind.
To watch the papers chase each other.
To watch the papers chase each other
Into oblivion. You're such a champion. You're such a champion. I hide behind your son. You are the champion. And you're such a champion.
such a champion.
And you're such a champion.
Such a champion.
I hide behind your son.
Okay, just a quick little bit of explanation there. I did the cut on the underside of this on the table saw. Definitely not an ideal way to do it, but I don't own a fancy track saw. That would be my first choice if you have access to that. But it went pretty darn good actually. I had to do some pretty fancy sand, belt sanding on this edge here, and I had lots of practice. That belt sander can totally ruin your day. So lots of practice with it before you do something like that. I happen to have 20 years of practice with it, so I was confident to just jump in, but just let me tell you right now that you can definitely muck up your project pretty darn quick with a belt sander. And then yeah, I sanded everything else down. Broke the corners here, and the next video we're going to do, we are going to apply the first coat of the finish, and I probably won't bother with the second coat of the finish on camera, but I'm going to do 2 coats because that's what it tells me to do, and then it should be ready for install. I just need to figure out how I'm going to actually mount it, because I can't just like from the underside put 4 screws or something like that, or dowels or anything, because I have to think about wood movement. Where I am located, we have seasons that shift quite a bit in temperature and in humidity. So this piece will actually move, I want to say quite a bit, but like, you know, maybe upwards of 1/8 to 1/4. Probably 1/4 is a little high. I would say maybe about 1/8 of movement, and if I have that fastened at both sides and it expands, well, it can actually rip itself apart. So I will need to come up with some sort of system where I fix it probably on the front, and then I think I'm sitting overhang about 1/2 inch on the back. I need some sort of way that it could slide just a little bit there. Or the other option is to not fasten it down at all in the back, but again, with the big time changes in humidity and temperature where I live, I want this thing pinned down completely. So I'll probably have some sort of setup where the back has, you know, maybe like 1/4 inch on both sides with a slot with a screw in the middle, and it can move around if it needs to. But I haven't totally figured that out yet. I have some planning to do there, but the next video, we are going to see what this thing looks like with the finish on. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. Come back and join me for the next one.